Hello everybody, it's Niklas and welcome to this new video. We are in Taichung in Taiwan, and in this video I'm going to talk about why Taiwan is an interesting place if you are interested to come here as a digital nomad. My name is Niklas and I'm digital nomad in Asia. And I have different places that I like in Asia, and generally I turn around a few places, and Taiwan, it is one of the places on the list. Not all the cities in Taiwan. Generally I used to go in Kaohsiung, and I like to sometimes go in Kaohsiung and to make a lifestyle as digital nomad in Kaohsiung. And I think it is a decent place, very underrated for many people for different reasons, because some people don't know many things about Taiwan. People don't have idea about what they can find here. And generally people, when they want to work as digital nomad, generally in Asia go more in Southeast Asian country. And generally they avoid Northeast Asian country, because like Japan and South Korea, because as digital nomad generally it's too expensive, and for different other reasons as well. And this is why Taiwan is a great idea. It's a great idea for different reasons. And I don't like to talk negatively about Taiwan, because for me almost everything is positive in this place. And this is why I'm going to talk really positive about Taiwan. So as a digital nomad here, something that you can do. The first thing, very interesting, is it's very safe. So it's very safe, so you can work everywhere, any moment of the day. It is one of the safest countries in the world, safest place in the world if you prefer. And it's very, very safe. I think the two places, the safest in the world that I can go, it's Japan and Taiwan. So Taiwan is definitely very, very, very safe. So it is the first big pro, for a simple reason that it's better to be in a safe area than to be in a not safe area. So first, very nice things, it is safe. Second things, people are nice, and people are very, very polite in Taiwan. So people are very nice. They are very polite. It's sure if you don't speak Chinese, it's little difficult with English, but it's normal, it's like this. In any places in the world it's difficult to talk in English, expect very few area, but generally it's same everywhere. And people are nice and very, very polite. Very, very polite. Generally quiet people also. And this is another very nice advantage here. No scam in Taiwan, so you can also go everywhere, it's safe, and no scam. So we won't have any problem between, for example, in Southeast Asia, the two pricings, or some scams that you can have, or for example, the taxi who doesn't want to make the taxi meter. Here you won't have also this type of problem. So you can take a taxi with a meter, no problems. You won't have any scam problems here. So many positive points. About the cost of living is very decent, and very decent in comparison of how is structured the level of life in Taiwan. And with this level of life in Taiwan, it's definitely, the cost of living is very great. I think it is one of the countries where the ratio cost of living and quality of life, so it means infrastructure, decent levels of income and all these type of things, this place have a very nice ratio. You can take a bus here for 15 Taiwanese dollars. It is like maybe $45, something like this, 45 cents euros. It's amazing. Same for the subway station, generally around maybe 20, 30, 40 Taiwanese dollars. It's around 70, 80 cents. If you take a taxi, the price is very great in comparison of the West. You can also use the Share Bike bicycle system here in Taichung. Under 30 minutes it's free. It's unbelievable. I take many times, it's free every time. Under 30 minutes it's free. After in other place generally it's maybe 10 Taiwanese dollars. It's nothing. So the cost of living is very interesting. The cost of living is very nice. You can eat in food court, you can eat in small restaurant for very great price. Generally you can eat decent meal for 5, 6, 7 euros, dollars in many places, and you can have also very small local place where you can eat for example, again maybe 3 euros, $3. It's crazy. It's a very nice price. Other interesting things is here you have many coffee shop also, many places where you can work. So for example, I'm working in coffee shop and it's very decent. You can find many coffee shop. The only problem is in some areas sometimes it's very busy. So sometimes you won't have every time a place, moreover on weekend. But I think it's not big problems. It's not big deal. You can, with all the cafe you can find places, but sometimes it's little busy for different reasons. If you want to move and to use some public transportation, the public transportation is very decent. So generally in city it's convenient for different reasons. If you go in Taipei, the public transportation is amazing in Taipei. In Kaohsiung it's generally good also. Taichung little bit less because they don't have too much. They only have one line of MRT, but they are starting to build other lines. So probably that in the future they will have a very decent MRT system in Taichung as well. So yes, that's a deal. And the Taiwanese city are very nice. It's you have a good vibes. You have different areas. Sometimes it's more local, more old, historic, mixed with some modern area. Like for example, this area is a modern area of Taichung, and this area is very nice. For example, this square is very beautiful, nice area here in this square. So I think it's yes, very interesting place, totally underrated for people who want to work online, work remotely, not to stay all the years, but maybe to come here sometime 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. I think it's a very great deal. After I'm sure if you are moreover a foreigner, it's not here that you are going to find decent lifestyle, or it's not going to be here that as a foreigner you will meet girls like for example in Southeast Asia. It's very different here. But if you want to make a quiet lifestyle during some months, Taiwan is very interesting place, and you can also focus on your work, mix with interesting culture, interesting area, nice place to visit. Outside of the city you have also good nature in Taiwan with mountains, different natural park. Yes, so yes, it's good. So I think there is many advantages if you are a digital nomad, if you work remotely, to come in Taiwan. It's very also easy for the visa. You have 3 months. For me, it depends of where you are come from, but for me, for example, it's 3 months exemption visa. So 3 months exemption visa, and you can do this 2 times a year. So you can stay with exemption visa 2 times until 6 months a year with a visa exemptions, for example. They have also a digital nomad visa, but it's not very interesting. You can only stay maybe 6 months or 1 year. I didn't see too much, and you need to earn at least something like 4,000 euros, dollars per month to be able to have this visa. So it's a little bit specific, and in this case you really need to to stay long term in Taiwan. If it's not the case, the exemption visa is totally enough. Price of accommodation is decent. It's not high and it's not it's not high and it's not low. It's accommodation, it's between Southeast Asia and Northeast Asia. So if you know, for example, the price in Japan or South Korea, and if you know the price in, for example, Cambodia, Vietnam, Philippines, all this type of place, it's between the two. It's between the two. In a general way, it's between the two. You can find still decent room outside of Taipei for hotel room for maybe $30 the night, 30, 35. It depends on the area. And it's sure, if you are in Taipei, it's more expensive to have correct accommodation. But outside of Taipei, it's great. And you can really have a cost of living here. If you find interesting accommodation, you can have a cost of living here very close at Southeast Asian country, very close like a country like Thailand. For example, me, when I stay here, I don't spend more than if I'm in Thailand. Maybe I spend more in Thailand now that I spend in Taiwan, because in Thailand during the high season it starts to be expensive for hotels and the accommodation, and here it can be cheaper to stay here for 1 month in comparison than Thailand during the high season, just to have an example. So yes, the cost of living is great. So we are going to stop here for this video. So interesting place, very nice place here. Very nice place. And subscribe to these YouTube channels. And for the next one, see you. Ciao, ciao.